Okay, so problem 12. It didn't record on the other one for some reason, so I'm just making a new recording of it. So our problem here is we want the area and perimeter of the figure. Assume there's a right angle at each vertex. The vertex, of course, is the corners. So if it's a 90-degree angle or right angle, that means we can use the area formula, which is length times width. So if our area of a rectangle equals length times width, and then if we remind ourselves that perimeter is like all the way around the outside, right? So you run around the outside. And that's you could say that as the sum of the outer sides, right? Because you add up all the outer sides. So we have to find the outer sides first. So what we're doing is 15x plus 10 minus 6x plus 8. So the 15x plus 10 is this distance. Okay. And you're going to subtract this much, which is what is left up here. So when I subtract those, I put the like terms next to each other. I'd already distributed that negative, and I get 9x plus 2. Now I have to figure out what this distance is, and I'm going to do the same kind of a thing. The 10x plus 30, of course, is coming from here, and the 2x plus 15, which I'm going to subtract in a moment, is from right there. So putting like terms next to each other and distributing the negative prior to that, I get 8x plus 15. Now my perimeter is going to be all of the x values. I put all my x values next to each other, and then I'm going to put all my constants next to each other. That way I can really, I'm not going to get mixed up since there's, 6 sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, yeah. So just make sure that you have 6 each there, and then I add them all together, and I get 50x plus 80 units. Now for area, it's a little trickier because I have to find 2 different areas, right? Because you have to do a rectangle in order to find the area, because we only know length times width. So I'm going to cut the 1 and then just multiply 15x plus 10 times 2x plus 15. But then on the second side, I'm going to use that new length I found, which was the 8x plus 15, and I'm going to multiply that times the 6x plus 8. So that's in area 2. So I'm going to do the 8x plus 15 and the 6x plus 8. And I go ahead and find that formula, or that area. And I combine like terms. And I get that. Now I have to combine my 2 areas. So the area total is going to be the area 1 plus area 2. So I have 30x squared plus 245x plus 150 plus the 48x squared plus 154x plus 120. And then you combine the like terms, and you end up with 78x squared plus 399x plus 270 units squared. And that's because it's an area, so it's going to be units squared because you're talking about 2 dimensions, as opposed to perimeter, which is just 1-dimensional. So that was problem number 12. If you have any questions, make sure you email me, orton@aps.edu.